welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, lots of things have changed. I have locks. I turned 25 on the 1st. What else? I recently came back from vacation to Houston, so that was really fun, and now I'm back and I had this idea for a video. I want to recreate 2016 and 2017 makeup, like the exaggerated, basically drag makeup, because like that's where we got our inspiration from. Really, come on. It's still popular today, but like I think back then it was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, we're the first learning about this stuff. It's crazy. Like, let's use it. We love it. A full face, a full beat down was like, you had to do that no matter where you were going. Like, you could be going to work, you could be going to school, you could be going wherever, a dinner with your family. You had to have the full beat. You had to bake, you had to everything. So I was no stranger to that. I did all of that. I used to wake up early in the morning and beat my face for high school, like in my senior year. Like, that was crazy to me, because that's when I first really like learned and was good at makeup. That's just not us anymore. Like, we do the clean girl aesthetic, the clean girl makeup, very basic, like a skin tint, you know, eyeshadow stick kind of thing, cream blush, cream bronzer. Like, that's the emphasis now for this very like dewy, clean look. So I'm gonna be doing what more or less I did in 2016, 2017, and I'm gonna try something today I don't think I ever tried. I don't think I've ever done a cut crease. I've done something like similar, but we're gonna see. The girlies were doing cut crease, all kind of cut creases they were doing, so I gotta do one too. So I'm gonna start with my Urban Decay All Nighter face primer. Now, back in the day, I feel like matte primers and matte face was the thing, but I don't, unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, because I don't enjoy that anymore, but I don't have any matte face primers. But before I start anything, I have to put on my lip balm, because girl, these lips have been dry. I am a little bit intimidated just because I have never done a cut crease before, like a proper cut crease, I don't think. So I'm torn between the Norvina palette and the Anastasia like Jackie Aina palette, but I think I might do the Jackie palette, because to me she screams 2016 and 2017 days. Like, I'm not gonna say she still does her makeup that way, and I don't even know if I still follow her on Instagram. But either way, this palette screams 2016 and 2017 to me, and also Jackie Aina does, just because like I guess that's when she had her heyday, and that's when she was like teaching us the tips and tricks, you know. She was still on YouTube then. I'm gonna do like a natural cut crease, because that's what the girls used to do back then. I'm gonna start first with Ginger, the shade Ginger from her palette, and I'm just gonna start putting that in the crease. I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush because I just want to sloppily put it down. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this right now. I just want to put down a base color, because later on I'm gonna cut into this anyway. So I'm going to go in with Credit, and I'm gonna take a little bitty baby brush, and I'm gonna go in with Credit on the outer corner here, because that's what we used to do to provide some depth. I was always saying that in my tutorials, and it's like, girl, I don't even do all of this no more. I'd be taking one eyeshadow and leaving. Like, girl, we used to do so much. I think what I'm gonna do now is take the color Edges, and I'm gonna go in just a little bit underneath that crease color that we put down. Yeah, that's what I want. And does everybody remember those sunset looks? Everybody was doing sunset looks. Everybody was obsessed with like red and orange and yellow eyeshadow. So because this is a cut crease, I'm gonna cut the crease. So I'm gonna take my NYX Conceal Correct Contour palette, and I'm gonna use one of these concealers in here to cut the crease. Now I remember they used to tell you if you want to do a cut crease, go and put the concealer like where your crease starts. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna extend it. Like a wing. There we go. This is just rough for right now because baby, I ain't never done this before. So that's done. Now I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm just gonna put the concealer on the inside, but I'm not gonna cover up my edge completely, like where I put the shade for depth. I'm gonna switch to the Norvina palette and I'm gonna use the shade Incense. First I'm gonna use the shade Base, then I'm gonna go in with Incense. And if Base is like not dark enough, then I'll go in with Incense. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Base and just pat this on. Oh yeah, this is ashy, but I need it because I have to set the concealer. I'm gonna take this shade Incense and put that on top with a fluffy brush. Girl, it looks a mess right now, but we're gonna clean it up. I promise, I promise. Okay, so because it's modern days, I have like tinted moisturizers and face tints. I don't really have like a full cover foundation, but I have this one from Thread, the Face It complexion stick. I just bought this one and this is my first time using it, so we're gonna see. Y'all are gonna see right along with me if this is any good or not. So let me take a little complexion brush here. Oh, this is actually really nice. This is easy to blend. I think it will look better when I use the Beauty Blender. This is a nice foundation. Now let's go in. Oh, nice job. The cat hair on my face. Now we're gonna go in and just pat out any excess, really blend it into the skin. My only problem is that to me it doesn't look so skin-like, but it is nice. You had to put on that foundation that was gonna cover everything that was not gonna look natural. Like, we did not care about those things. We cared about what are you gonna cover and how good are you gonna cover it, because baby, oh, I forgot to color correct. I always forget to color correct. Let me see if I can do it now. Now I'm gonna use this NYX concealer because it's probably the most full coverage thing that I have. I don't have very like 2016, 2017 reminiscent concealers in my arsenal anymore, like that full coverage, like Shape Tape kind of thing. So this is gonna have to do. It's giving Ghost. Give me a second. Okay, y'all, sorry, because I had to pull out my good concealer because that one was giving me Ghost. It was giving me Ghost. It was giving me Dusty. So I could not use it. So I'm gonna put some brows on. Now, of course, we need to do the bold and the beautiful brow, like has to be very extra. So I'm just going to do that. I remember I had a video of my brow routine up, and it was a thing. Like, people were like, oh, how do you do it, da 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 da. So I'm gonna use the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I don't really like this, but I'm using it because I don't want to use up my Anastasia. And also, this is something that everybody loves or loved. This and Anastasia had the girlies in a chokehold. And it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. I don't see the hype. That's the easiest brow day I've had in a while. Now let me finish this one before I tell on myself, before I jinx myself. But no, yep, that's the easiest brow day I have had in a long time. That's great. I love that. Let's set this with the 24-hour brow setter. Now this I think is very, very good because of how it sets the brows, and also the applicator. The applicator makes it for me. Oh yeah, we gotta bring the concealer all the way out like we used to do back in the day. Y'all remember when we used to do that? We used to take the concealer all the way out to like here, the bottom of the face. Why, I do not know. I guess it was highlighting purposes. Yeah, that's why. That's why we did it. So now I'm gonna bake. Oh my gosh. I used to bake like for special occasions or whatever. But girl, it's so dusty. I don't know how we did this. Like, what's wrong with us? Oh, I forgot, we used to bake here and here too. Oh well. Now I need to be absolutely like full face, like beat down. So I'm gonna put, where's the, here we go. This Vesca bronzer, which is very dark. I love blush. It is one of my favorite parts of makeup. But see, this is the only highlighter I have because I don't like the highlighter trend, to be honest. I think it emphasizes texture and it's not something that I really loved. I like to just glow from within. But I used to do so much highlight. I used to love highlight. I used to do highlight on the upper lip, a little bit in the forehead. Like, I used to do it all. So I think that's everything in terms of face. So now let's finally set it. Yeah, let's do the Norina. We can put the color Passion from the Norina palette at the bottom, you know, over the lash line. There we go. And then I need something on the inner corner because I used to always do inner corner highlight. Yeah, let's use the shade Summer from the Norina palette. Oh yeah, that's something I definitely would have put in my inner corner. Yep, that's something I would have 100% used. Oh my gosh, I feel like a teenager again. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with liquid liner to do a wing. I haven't done a wing in a while. I don't really like wings on me, to be honest, but we're gonna do it for the content. What would this look be without lashes? So I'm gonna take these Alexis lashes by Miss A, or Shop Miss A, or AO Studio it is now. While that's like drying and everything, I'm gonna see what lip I'm gonna put on. It has to be matte because we didn't know nothing about no lip glosses back then, man. Forget lip gloss, like that was not a thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of a black girl's neutral kind of look. I don't have any of like the old matte lipsticks, like the liquid lipsticks that used to be super drying or anything like that. I don't have those anymore, but I have this, the Wet n Wild Catsuit. Yeah, liquid catsuit matte lipstick. This is like a soft matte, to be honest. It wasn't so bad. This was the look. It's a nice lip too. But this was the look for us black girls because these neutral colors were too light for us. So like we always have to use a brown lip liner. But it worked out for us a lot of times. It was like a really, if you choose the right color, it's a really pretty look. And it's funny because you see people do like brown lip liner now, like people other than people of color, because it's very popular, it's very pretty, it's a very pretty look. And once again, we are starting trends as black ladies or just people of color in general. And I need to hurry up and finish the video because the camera battery is like about to die. So this is the finished look. Here I am with my 2016-2017 like recreation. I'll probably put some old pictures of me up somewhere on the screen because I used to be the makeup girly. Like I was putting on makeup every day. I was waking up early. I was doing the full beat, the full face. So I'm gonna put that up somewhere on the screen to kind of compare and reminisce. But yeah, I just thought this video would be a fun thing to do, and I think it certainly was. While I don't think I would do my makeup like this again, I think it was fun to do so, and yeah, I just enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely will be coming out with some more, and I'm trying to get in the creative mood and things like that to make these videos. So if you guys enjoyed watching, let me know down in the comments. Give this video a like, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.